renewable resources and non-renewable resources. The renewable resources can be renewed or replenished in a relatively small time. That is, they can be used without endangering their future use. For example, trees are cut down and used for different purpose, but they can be grown. So they are renewable resources. Now, non-renewable resources are resources some get exhausted after use, such as minerals. These are known as non-renewable resources. These are available on earth in a limited quantity, so care has to be exercised in their use. Alright, then comes the classification of resources based on utility. Resources can be classified on the basis of their utility and application, and they have categorized it into 3 different parts, like there is raw material, food and energy. Then comes your classification based on the stages of development. We have 2 resources in this: actual resources and potential resources. The resources which have been fully surveyed, quantified and developed for actual use are called actual resources. Potential resources are those which are available at a place but they have not been used properly and fully due to the lack of technology or means. However, there is a possibility of their being used in the future. Alright, then resource and development. Different types of resources play an important role in affecting social, cultural, economic and industrial development of the country. The amount of development of a country can be gauged from the following factors. First, the extent by which people enjoy consumer goods, food and lifespan. Second, the extent by which they consume resources and influence demand for resources. Third, the extent to which they possess technology and they use their resources. Then, economic development of a country depends on the following factor. First, availability of various resources in the region, requirements and goals of the people living in the region, technology and skill possessed by the people, etc. Then comes your resources, their use and sustainable development. What is sustainable development? Sustainable development means that using a resource in a present time in a way that it can be used by the future generation as well. So that means we are not wasting our resources but using in such a way that the future generation or the coming generation can also enjoy the facilities of these resources. Alright, that is known as sustainable